All right, so obviously, I mean, not obviously, I am a huge film nerd, and I love Ang Lee's movies. So with you guys, I want to know what is it, the expectation of making a movie with him, and the reality of making this movie with this technology that he was actually using. If you could both talk about that, please.
And I've been a fan of, every film that he's done. I think he's, one of the greatest directors of our time, and that will ever be. So that being said, it was, an honor, and it was no question to be a part of this. And also what Ben Fountain wrote, this book's amazing. And the technology, when they said Ang Lee is going to do a film 120 frame rate and it's going to be groundbreaking, I mean, indeed it was, and can't wait for everybody to see it. I've never seen anything like it.
How about for you, Kristen?
Yeah, I mean, we've both grown up on his movies, and as to also like as a total film nerd, I only want to like break down walls and get closer to a subject and feel like I'm not doing a movie, but that I'm really having a real experience and that we're discovering something together, all of us, and not just as the crew and the cast, but as an audience too. You like let someone into that, and when it works, and Ang's a master. And so to be allowed into that process and to be able to to have him kind of give you a little bit of that weight to hold is the coolest thing ever.
One of the things that, watching the film yesterday, one of the things that is, I want to say disconcerting, but it's the level of intimacy that you get sort of in not the war scenes, even the quiet exchanges between people. And talking to him, he said that the subtlety in acting had to be adjusted. So did you guys feel that? Did you have to make an adjustment because of the way that he was shooting it, or did you feel that it was sort of organic?
We didn't really, know what, how to understand what he was talking about at the beginning, because none of us really saw any footage. They were doing their camera tests and stuff like that, and he realized within himself that it's so vivid and so visceral that you see everything, and he made us all well aware at the beginning. He said, if you look like you're acting, it's going to look like you're acting. So just
which is always something that you listen to anyway, but I guess this
of course you're always trying to sort of be natural and be in the moment and stuff like that. This one's just a little more enhanced, and you don't have to pretend, and so he just sort of wanted everybody to kind of be in it all the time.
This is not a backhanded compliment at all. You had an interesting career all throughout, but it seems like in the last 3 or 4 years, it's gotten even more interesting. The choices that you've been making. Have you been pouncing on everything that's or has you been locked out? I don't know. You've been really making great choices in terms of what you've been doing.
Thank you. I've gotten really lucky. I've always chosen roles really instinctively, and I've kind of rarely been let down in terms of like who I surround myself with creatively, and it's a equal sort of balanced draw that occurs. I know when I should be working with someone, I know when I shouldn't, and I've just been so sort of driven and like stimulated and really lucky to be constantly, like, I'm the least bored person I know. I'm like, I've been really lucky.
Okay, well, film nerds are all the better for it. Pleasure talking to you guys. You guys have a good day.